Hey guys, my name is Devontae and I sacrifice my time so you don't have to. So hear me out for a second, man. Tomorrow I got the downfall of WWE video coming out, and I gotta say, man, this is by far the most ambitious I've ever been in regards to any of the projects I've ever done, in regards to the research, the length of time, actually going out of my way to write a script. You're gonna notice a difference tomorrow between how I do my regular content versus how you see this video, just based off of the narration and how my rhetoric is displayed alone and how I'm carrying myself in the video. You can watch the video safely. There's no swearing in the video whatsoever. I made sure not to curse in the video, because if I'm going to put this much time and effort into something, I want to make sure at the very least, I want to give it the opportunity to blow up. You know, this is probably the most production I've ever put into any video. Also, I just want to make sure that I'm good. But with that being said, also I want to make sure that the video stays up. So I'm not saying I'm gonna swap out my style as far as how I conduct myself in my videos, but I am going to be a little bit more cautious with the things that I say going forward. I know I say that all the time, but I think I'm serious this time, only in the sense that, like, man, I don't know how pissed I'll be if my channel got taken down again, but with this kind of quality of work that I put into it. You know what I mean? It's like you take so much pride in your work, the last thing you want to do is fuck it all up because you had to be edgy for the sake of being edgy. You know what I mean? And don't get it twisted, I'm gonna still be edgy, I'm still gonna be me, I'm still gonna keep my same demeanor and everything, but at the same time, you know, I just got to be very cautious of how I move, because the last thing I want to see is for the channel to get taken down and then this get removed. On top of the fact that after this series, directly after the WrestleMania 40 pay-per-view, I want to start another series and update my top 100 greatest wrestlers of all time list. There are other wrestlers I want to add on that list now, with the likes of Roman Reigns, with the likes of Seth Rollins. You know, like, I want to add more people to that list now and update it. So I'm gonna be a little bit more discreet with how I move. But yeah, I'm just throwing that out there just so you guys can understand and, you know if you see me a little bit different going forward, trust me, again, you're just gonna notice probably my change in profanity and the way I carry myself as far as the egregious things that I say going forward. Again, I ain't no woke person, none of that shit ain't happening. See, I'm cursing already. See, none of that shit ain't going down. But at the same time, I really don't want anything happening to this video, or the series in general. God almighty, I don't want anything happening to this series. So I'm gonna just move a little bit more cautious, you feel me? But check it out. So we got tonight AEW Dynamite. Let's see what we have on the tap. Hopefully it's going to be a good show. I did hear that the show was taped. I could be wrong, because I did see spoiler. Let me correct myself. I'm lying. I seen spoiler. I'm assuming that it was taped. It probably wasn't taped. Most likely, maybe when I seen spoiler, they were, I'm assuming, alluding probably to like the match card for tonight is what I'm thinking. Or maybe they put spoiler ahead of time, and they're going to come back and cover the show and let you know that they're going to spoil it. I don't know, but I didn't see any other reports of anyone discussing anything in regards to the matches. So, you know, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm the one that's tripping. But we have Adam Cole and Christian Cage tonight for the TNT Championship. Like I said, in regards to anything like this, whether we're talking about CM Punk and MJF a couple of years ago, I forgot what match they did also. I think maybe it was MJF and Kenny Omega also, I want to say. I'm not a fan of these type of bookings, you know, like why have, and especially because I'll take Omega and MJF out. That was a one-off. But when you have a legitimate feud going on, I don't like it when you book matches just all willy-nilly as a way to progress the story. It should be angles progressing the story. It's going to feel like a moment when the guys touch for the first time, and you're ruining that by putting it on tonight's show. I never agree with that type of booking. Like, I always bring this up as my example. I brought it up a couple of days ago. I'm going to do it again. Undertaker and Kane. Took them a full year before they had their first match. And you know how they got around that? By being creative and actually booking angles throughout the show to get you engaged with that feud. So when they first touched for the first time, it felt special. And it's going to probably feel the same way with the likes of a Jey Uso and a Jimmy Uso also going into WrestleMania. I really wish AEW didn't book like this, but what can you do? It's here, so let's just take it for what it's worth, man. But otherwise, I mean, it's the round robin tournaments. I don't see anybody or them discussing any participants on this article that I'm reading. Not that it matters anyways, because I don't give a shit regardless. So with that being said, don't forget tomorrow, I'm going to remind you guys again in the end of the video, is the debut of the Downfall of WWE series. Get some popcorn. You got a cover or so, put it around you. You know, you're going to school, going to work. You got a job. Hey, I'm here. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm like George Lopez. I got this. I got your back. With that being said, let's get into Dynamite, because that's what we're talking about right now and tonight. Let's go. I'm on some philosophical shit right now, bro. Look, here's my thing. I ain't even got a problem with Roddy Strong. It's actually pretty refreshing to see him actually, you know, try to have somewhat of a character, if you even want to call it that. It's refreshing to see him actually attempt to do more than what his compadres can actually do. But it's still not enough for me, man. Look, you're trying to present Roderick Strong in, I don't know, a credible manner. He can't keep doing retarded shit like this, like jumping out of wheelchairs and yelling Adam and Renee, and say, is that supposed to be a gimmick? Is that supposed to be a signature? I would have a problem with that if he was supposed to be a comedy character. But if you're supposed to be someone who we're supposed to be taking seriously, like according to Tony Khan, if he's presenting him in this manner, then, you know, like maybe you should be a little bit more not super duper obnoxious. I mean, if you're going for the TNT championship or for the international championship more particular, I wouldn't have a problem with this. And maybe that's the case. It's not as if he's actually going after a title right now, but I would like to see him be a little bit more serious. But in the end of the day, it's AEW. That's like, you know, asking, can your apples taste like oranges, right? And then we had this Continental Classic match with Roosh versus Jon Moxley. And it wasn't that it was a bad match. As I say every week, I just don't care for this tournament. Really, I'm all in for Swerve Strickland. That's it. I have nothing else to gain from this entire tournament. Either Swerve Strickland wins, or I really don't give a shit about who's the winner overall. Because, like I said, last week I believe, or was it the week beforehand? It's not for anything. What is it for? Tell me. I'm trying to get an understanding about this. Like, take the AEW marks out of the equation and actually think about this for a second. What are you winning in the end of the day, and what is that going to do for you as far as prolonging a push going forward? Now, again, when it's Swerve Strickland, it's just nothing more than a notch underneath his belt, and I feel with him winning something like this, it does more for his credibility going forward in the future because of the competitors that are inside the match in itself. But if, say, a Jon Moxley or a Bryan Danielson wins this match and they win, all 3 belts, or if you even want to call it a belt, it's the Continental belt. I don't even know anymore. I honestly don't even know anymore. Well, here, hang on. I see Renee and MJF. Let me see what's going on. See, more of that, please. More of that. That's what I want to see. That was fantastic. That was nice. They almost got like a pseudo promo backstage. That was actually really, really good shit. And actually, that kind of makes me believe. So are they going to do this? I don't know. Well, first off, let me just finish off the Jon Moxley match really quick, because who gives a shit about that match? Him, Roosh, and Jon Moxley, yada, yada, yada. They had a match, yada, yada, yada. They did spots, yada, yada, yada. Jon Moxley won a match, yada, yada, yada. There you go, boom. Now let's get back to this promo really quick. So you have Renee Patty Cake backstage, and she's holding an interview with, it looks like she's going to hold an interview with MJF, because she's at his locker room door looking like a goddamn ring rat. And then you have, what's his name? Hangman Adam Page. He comes up in the camera view. I know, right? Just the timing is fucking crazy, right? Timing works in professional wrestling. It's just like coincidence. It's just never occur in professional wrestling. Am I right? But he comes up and what's his name? He starts to talk to Renee Patty Cake about Swerve Strickland, and he's essentially telling Swerve Strickland, that's what he's saying. Oh, I'm so goddamn looking at goddamn what's his name right now, looking at my screen right now, speaking of Swerve Strickland. Oh, God. Oh, seriously, why does all AEW fans look like Reddit users? Oh, my God. Stop doing the Swerve dance. Man, I just hate the way they look. They look like they smell. They look like they're sticky. They look like they bathe in ass juice. I just don't like these people and how they look. It's like even over the border, you have Canadians who just look like they're icky Americans, bro. Like, it's already bad enough you live in an inferior country, and now you have to freaking look like us and even be more inferior. And there's a black person in the crowd. Holy crap, a rare black sighting inside Canada, unless like, you know, you're a rapper who shoots women in the feet, but that's neither here nor there though. Yo, so you had what's her name, Renee Patty Cake, interviewing Cowboy James Storm, and he's like, you know what, I'm not gonna let you get away with this, okay, Swerve, you may have won the battle, but you didn't win the war, and when it's all said and done, whatever you want the most, whatever you are looking to get your hands on, I'm gonna have to take that away from you. And what it sounds like to me is, are we gonna get ourselves a bit of wait for it, swerve? How are they gonna swerve? What's they gonna swerve? Let's give us a little bit of that double turn action, because that'd be pretty cool if Hangman Adam Page, because it's like Swerve Strickland, he's the one that the crowds love the most, and you know, people, they have been pretty reluctant on Hangman Adam Page for about a year and a half, at least since the CM Punk stuff, or you know, his shitty ass title reign, which we'll talk about in a minute, by the way. It'd be pretty cool if they were to go out of their way to do a double turn, and Hangman Adam Page can kind of pull the Bret Hart. Well, I guess that would be kind of weird, because you have Raw right now and Drew McIntyre is kind of doing the same thing. But you know, Hangman Adam Page totally has a gripe to be like, if the fans boo him, hey, you're cheering a guy who went into my baby's room, like who broke into my house and did absolutely nothing and threw a shirt on my baby. Well, I mean, he broke in his house. I'm not gonna pretend as if that's like something small, because I mean, if that was me, I wouldn't try to wrestle you. I just, you know, kill you because you broke into my house. But I mean, I don't know, I'm just a normal person at the end of the day, am I right? But MJF comes out of the locker room. You know, he had to break up this little love fest that Hangman James Storm has going on right now with his slave capture, right? And essentially he's like, hey, you know, you were kind of like interrupting my promo, and James Storm is like, you know what, you're right, let me leave right now, because I don't want to interrupt anything that you have going on right now. So he leaves, and MJF is like, you know, good, because you were boring the shit out of all of us. And then he comes back and he's like, do you really want to do this right now, here, now, here, Aki? And MJF is like, yeah, sure, whatever, let's go. And then they start going back and forth. One is like, oh, you're boring. The other one's like, oh, I beat you in the ring. Oh, well, that ring beating was because of this. Oh, yada, yada, yada. Oh, yada, yada, yada. Bickering like women, but it's absolutely entertaining, and I loved it. I loved every inch of it. Again, it was like a pseudo promo battle, but during an interview. You don't really see things like that all the time. Sometimes, not all the time. And even when you do see it sometimes, it lasts for like 20 seconds, and then that's it. Bob's your uncle. They actually did their thing. That was actually really, really cool. I liked it a lot, and I was just about to bitch and moan about not getting some more angles throughout the night and getting more wrestling, and they did just the complete opposite of what I was expecting them to do. So kudos to you, MJF, kudos to you, James Storm. And you know, I see right now this match with Swerve Strickland, big fan of his. I see Mark Briscoe, I like him too, so I'm gonna actually focus on this match a little bit. But then again, I see Aubrey Edwards, or what's her name again, what's her little pen name again, on Jon Snow, is it Jane Doe, is it I'm a Hoe, whatever her name is, the one account that she uses. God damn, she has so much makeup on. She looks like the It clown from Psycho. Oh, was it Psycho? No, it's Pennywise, right? Fuck, I gotta get my horror movie straight. What the fuck am I doing? God, I gotta go abuse some drugs. I need some drugs to abuse. I need some substance abuse. I gotta abuse a lot of drugs. I gotta abuse so much substance right now. I literally just said in the intro I wasn't gonna talk like this anymore. Damn it, Devontae, you already fucked it up already. All right, let's continue on. I can't help myself. I have to be myself. I have to be myself and be myself and what am I doing? Okay, let's go. Let's continue. Jesus Christ, that's Ben Mankiewicz. That's the guy who runs the TBS division or whatever the case may be for Turner Broadcasting. Holy fuck, that guy looks so Jewish. Thought his background was a settlement for a second. All right, so we have Jon Moxley and Swerve Strickland. They're getting ready to have a match next week, because Swerve Strickland ended up putting himself 9-0. Him and Jon Moxley are now 9-0. They're about to go do that thing in Texas, because they're now 9-0. Okay, so that's going to be a decent match. I can't wait to see that. Actually, I can't wait to see that, because that's going to happen next week. So there you go. Do I really have to talk about Swerve Strickland in this match with Jay Briscoe? Fuck, I keep getting it mixed up. Mark Briscoe. Do I have to, or did I just kind of like talk about it already, because I just said Swerve Strickland and Jon Moxley are gonna have a match? You know what Jon Moxley should do? He should wear a big cover over his body when he comes out next week. I don't know, aesthetic reasons. I don't know. Call me crazy. So we have let's see, Thomas Tony Storm and Sky Blue in the match. Some people may say the battle of the booties. I mean, it depends how you look at it. I mean, Sky Blue, in my opinion, and you know, don't really have as much as a dunk as people like to pretend that she has. In reality, I say once again, it's just her underwear. Toni Storm has a dunk. She has an Australian dunk. She has what I like to call the kangaroo jack of all dunks, if you will. All right, she has that kangaroo booty, the one that just bounces up and down. I want to fuck Toni Storm. Did I mention I want to fuck Toni Storm? I want to fuck Toni Storm in that costume, man. Like right there. I want to smash her in that. God damn, look at them hips, though, bro. Look at them hips, bro. It's like a stomach and then it's just ass. Like it is such a beautiful sight. And Toni Storm knows she has ass, bro. That's the I'm getting off kilter here. Let's talk about the main segment that you guys want to talk about, and that's the whole shebang bang with Samoa Joe and MJF. See, I want to see more stuff like that. Hopefully that happens in the Edge of Christian match. Probably won't, because they already did the angle tonight with MJF. So you have Samoa Joe coming out to the ring. He's standing out there. He's like, hey, I'm ready to have a match. And then the light sorry, had a hack it. Had a bit of a loogie. Okay, let's start it back over. The lights started to flicker on and off, just like the story, like Squidward and SpongeBob. And the demons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They appear ringside. Those dumbass fucking BSM looking motherfuckers are I got a theory for you guys. Hear me out for a second. I was thinking about this. Well, okay, I'm just gonna throw it out there. What if the guys in the mask are the Acclaim? We haven't seen them in a while. How do we know? Because what's his name brought up a really good point during that little promo battle that they had backstage. James Storm and MJF, they were like, James Storm was like, hey, what if that's like you beating yourself up, because that's how life works. You beat yourself up and then you get yourself back up and you pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and then communists get mad at you for saying that you're pulling yourself up by the bootstrap. But he's right though, but not about MJF. What if that's the Acclaim? What if that's Billy Gunn? What if that's what's his gay friend name again? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Anthony Bowens. What if that's Matt Caster? What if Anthony Bowens threw himself through the window because he's a sadist? I mean, he takes it up the ass anyways. I mean, how much more pain can you actually endure that doesn't actually make you hurt anymore, right? I'm just saying, what if it's the Acclaim underneath the mask? That's my prediction right there. Now, I don't know who's underneath the initial mask. I don't know. People are saying Britt Baker. People are saying that little shithead who was birthed by mistake by Luke Perry. I mean, who knows? I don't know. But I think the guys who are underneath the mask, at least as little subservience, I think it's the Acclaim. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. The lights flickered on and off, and then the demon popped up on the Titantron, and the Titantron guy was like, hey, look, I'm a demon. I'm gonna tilt my head sideways like I'm Kane, but nowhere near as charismatic. And then they came back. Wait, what do you guys say charismatic or Riz? Whatever. I'm getting off kilter again. MJF was laid out backstage. I'm almost certain it was somebody from Hamas that did that, but I'm not really certain though. He's laid out. There's glass everywhere. It looks like he got hit in the head with a bottle. And then you got Taz, and he's like, you know what? Hey, guy, we didn't see anybody hit him in the head, guy. So what if James Storm is telling the truth? Guy. It's like, yeah, Taz, I bet he is telling the truth. If you want to hear another truth, your son sucks. Absolute baby dick. There you go, Taz. Oh wow, damn, look at all that ass though. Look at that. This is just a match of, god damn, Toni Storm breaking my heart with them cheeks. Woo. Sorry, I kinda lost my train of thought there. I want Toni Storm to give me a stink face, bro. Just give me a stink face forever, bro. Don't pull up either. Just give me a stink face forever. Man, she has the most luckiest draws in the world. I want to be her draws. I want my face to be Toni Storm's draws. Sorry, am I doing it again? All right, let's get back to the match. Toni Storm versus Blue Sky Clouds. Let me not say anything about Blue Sky Clouds, because the last thing I want is for her to be like, hey, I'm 16 years old. You can't be thinking about me that way. I'm 16. Little shithead. All right, let's get back to the show. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna treat this Battle of the Jays like it's the stereotypical AEW's women's match, because at least the women's match had Toni Storm's big booty ass in that match, and it has Sky Blue's subpar booty ass in this match. And my god, look, the AEW fanboys are gonna sit here and they're gonna try to gaslight you, and they're gonna be like, that was an incredible match. It wasn't. You did not care about this match. You did not give a shit about this match. You did not give an iota. You cannot remember one spot in that Toni Storm and Sky Blue match besides maybe the ass pound spots or whatever the fuck they call it, the rump shaker or whatever. That's the only thing you remember is the booty. Everybody was looking at the booty. You guys can sit here if you want to and try to gaslight me and say, no, mister, we were watching the match, you know, it's the match, you know, we. All right, no, you were not watching the fucking match. You were looking at the booty. And the booty, it's fun, okay? I was in this bitch like chalk zone. I was like, look at all that Rudy and booty. That shit was beautiful. I can't even tell you who won the match. I mean, I'm pretty sure Toni Storm won because, like, I see her still holding on the title. You know what I actually do remember after this match, though? You have this fucking lady boy from Taiwan coming out. Oh, my God. Who the fuck allow their 8-year-old to fucking take goddamn estrogen? Like, what the fuck, bro? Who the fuck asked for Rio to come back? Did anyone ask for Rio to come back unless you're a pedophile like Kenny Omega? Like, by the way, that's some actual fucking hard fucking allegations. This is like a CM Punk me hating on kind of allegation. There are hard allegations about Kenny Omega being a pedophile, by the way. Just throwing it out there. But no, I'm not disparaging him. Devontae, why are you saying such things about people that you have no proof on? Well, I'll do it to you also because I fucking dislike you also, okay? But no, you had this fucking transvestite little boy come out here with a wig on named fucking Riho, and she's like dancing in the ring, or he, or it, they, them, zer, whatever, Nyla Rose, fuck, who cares? And like they're like doing these fake kids. I mean, Toni Storm is a small woman. She's pretty small. And somehow Riho's like half her size. Why are we playing these fucking games? First you're gonna gaslight me about the booty, and you're gonna gaslight me like this fucking this elementary school child's in the ring. Like, her kicks probably have as much of effect as me flicking you to hell with my fucking pinky. But you want me to buy into this shit? And why'd she leave anyways? I heard she left because she went to Japan, right? And like she had problems getting back over here, or she didn't want to come back over here. Well, make up your mind. Fuck him, that's a Spanish accent. Whatever. I mean, fuck, if you have a problem with coming here, just stay in Japan. Who cares? One wants you here anyway, slant eye. That's life, okay? Speaking of French, that's life. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. That's just the way it goes. That's life. That's life. Stay your slant eye. I can see when I drive. I have some of that Pokemon in my eye. Keep your skinny, no booty, no titty. You're 24 years old. Get you like you're 4 years old ass in fucking Japan. The only people that you attract are people like Kenny Omega who think like that, because again, they don't care what number happens to be shown on your ID as long as it's a single digit in the age department. Ran over with. But yeah, Jay Lethal and Jay White are having a match right now in a useless match, in a useless tournament for useless belts. So guess what? I'm not gonna watch this match. I don't give a fuck about this match. I'm gonna go back doing what I was doing best, and that's like nothing. What the fuck was I doing before this? Oh yeah, that's right. Where's my sock at? Putting that back real quick. Yeah, sorry, I was busy watching the match between Toni Storm and Sky Blue. Oh man, I literally started off this entire video saying I wasn't gonna be that kind of guy anymore, and look at me throughout the fuck, I'm such a horrible person, man. Why do you guys watch my videos? All right, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Christian and Edge are coming up, man. Seriously, like, how do you, like, do you guys, I got a question. Do you guys watch my videos with headphones off? Like, do you not have, like, family or friends who, like, listen to me talk? Like, do you not feel embarrassed sometimes? Like, do I not, like, embarrass you dumb fucks in the audience? God, I love you guys, man. I love you guys. You guys have no fucking shame. I don't either. That's why we're also, that's why we're a community, because none of us have shame about what the fuck we do, okay? We say what we want, and we feel like what we want to say to feel we want, and I forgot the words I was saying. I was trying to be deep. The only thing deep is me thinking about me being deep in your mama's pussy. So let's continue on with the show. Or I might hit rewind and go watch some of Toni Storm and Sky Blue. I might do that during the match. That's what I'm gonna do instead. C'est la vie. All right, so that's it then. I legitimately have no reason to want to watch AEW Dynamite anymore. I'm gonna keep reviewing it only because like it's a part of the channel's repertoire, but like as far as engaging with the show, I'm thinking about it. Like, this is not even me like attempting to bury the show for the sake of burying the show. I felt for the most part I was pretty I was goofing around throughout the show because I was trying to make myself I was trying to entertain myself. This show was garbage as fuck. This show was so fucking lame. And I don't even mean just the matches or anything like that. I just mean like, God, this show has no soul, bro. Like, it has no soul to it. There's no substance to it at all. This, oh man, I know everybody keeps saying AEW is cold as fuck because, you know, what WWE has going on right now with the Royal Rumble and Orton and Punk and Reigns. But god damn, bro, is there any reason to want to watch this show? I'm honestly starting to get 2013 TNA vibes, and that's when I stopped watching TNA. This show is just, god damn, bro, this match with Edge and Christian. Bro, how do you fuck up Edge and Christian, bro? All they had going for them was Edge and Christian, and now this shit is ruined. I don't have any reason to want to watch anymore. I really don't. I really, honest to God, don't. Like, it's one thing to have, like, the most predictable finish in the history of humanity happen tonight. Like call an audible or something. Like, come on, bro. Oh, man. So, Edge and Christian had a match. It was kind of boring in the beginning, to be perfectly honest with you. They went super duper slow. Like, they didn't, oh, God, they didn't do anything in the beginning of the match. It was really, really slow. And I mean, yeah, you had some pretty cool maneuvers towards the end. The end picked up a little bit. I like the Russian leg sweep off the second rope, only because I never really see that very often. Actually, I don't think I ever seen that at all, period. Maybe, but I don't remember. You know, I like the whole Christian tried to go for the unprettier, and like when he turned around, Edge countered with an Edge-O-Man. I mean, I know they won't call it the Edge-O-Man because, you know, it's WWE, it's Edge, but it's the Edge-O-Matic when he pulls your head down backwards. And then Christian kicked out. I like the attempt from the spear and Christian jumping over him to connect the kill switch. Unprettier, depends what generation you're from. And, you know, again, because it's AEW, and even Edge and Christian, as much of a veteran they happen to be, even they aren't immune to the kicking out finishers spot. And damn it, you get the finish where I thought this was funny, at least. Like, Christian just blatantly kicks the referee right in the dick, which I guess the referee can't see who did it, although it's pretty obvious. I mean, he had to notice that Edge was laid out and Christian is standing up, but it's AEW and logic just doesn't fucking matter, man. He picked up a championship belt. He attempted to hit Edge with it, and they did the whole, well, you guys probably weren't even born at the time, but Edge and Rhino had a match at the King of the Ring back in 2001, and they did that spot where I hate that spot too. It's so fucking dangerous. Like, I get they're being safe, but I wouldn't even attempt that, bro, because you just misalign that just a little bit. Concussion City, here you fucking come. They did the Edge and Rhino spot at King of the Ring where like they did a double spear at the same time. I think, did Edge and Roman Reigns do the same thing too? I'm not sure. But like they did the spear simultaneously and knocked each other out. And then out comes Nick Wayne's mom. You know, she, again, the most predictable finisher of all time. She goes in the ring, she grabs the championship belt. For some reason, she's like, am I gonna hit Edge? Am I gonna hit Christian? Am I gonna hit Edge? Am I gonna hit Christian? Like, if you're gonna be this predictable, just fucking hit, just fucking at least pretend you're gonna hit Christian. Don't do this whole side by side, I'm conflicted just to hit Edge, and now you're just like, I feel good now. I mean, theoretically, can you just hit both of them? Whatever, bro. I'm thinking too deep into this. Eventually, Christian picks up Edge. He hits him with the unprettier, and he does this stupid fucking spot, which I don't understand. Maybe they could have told a better story if they didn't go off the air so fucking fast. But Christian puts his head over the championship belt, and he's like, I'm gonna break his neck, and then he steps on the back of his neck. Like, I mean, Edge didn't really sell it like he got his neck broken. Christian kind of nonchalantly didn't sell anything in regards to just, I don't know, it was stupid. And then like he pinned the referee. This whole finish was retarded. This was such a ridiculously dumbass finish. I mean, from Christian kicking the ref in the dick when the ref can like clearly look at Edge right there, all the way up to the fucking double spear spot, which could have gave them both severe concussions, to fucking Nick Wayne's fat ass mom, and I mean PHAT facts, I want to fuck her too. She comes out to the ring and she does this whole retarded, should I hit him or should I don't? And she hits Edge, and then she leaves, and then Christian with the dumbass neck spot. God damn, bro. Okay, this this feud has officially jumped the shark for me. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I mean, I thought I cared for a little bit, but I really don't care. And just overall, this show, again, it just has no soul to it. The show had no soul. All the matches, I just didn't give a shit about, besides Toni Storm and Sky Blue, and that was for completely different reasons than what the fuck they were doing in the ring. And then Edge and Christian, like the fucking rope that was like still somewhat attached. It had like one more string, but it was doing this damnness to hold up all that weight. It finally broke, man. And honestly, I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on AEW. I felt like I was being somewhat charitable when I was seeing some of the skits. I thought those were entertaining, but that wasn't enough to cover up this entire show. It really wasn't. And I was trying my best to like look at them in a different way, and then they did this shit right here. And this was bad. This was really, really bad. This show was bad. This match was bad. I don't even want to see a rematch anymore, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, are they going to take Edge off of television for Christian stepping on his neck? I feel as if I've seen them do... Am I tripping? I feel as if I see wrestlers do spots like that, like as just like regular transitional spots, but because he did it on top of the title belt. Why on top of the title belt? Like, what? How much more damage does that add? I mean, maybe if you put the belt on top of his neck and stepped on it, I mean, it'd still be retarded, because it's like, I mean, really, it's just the force of your foot at that point. I mean, what does the belt have to do with anything? I don't know, man. I don't know. This was bad, though. This entire show was bad. I wouldn't recommend checking out nothing from this show at all. This is boring. This show has no soul to it. AEW has nothing going for it right now. This is fucking sad. It's turned into TNA day after day, super fucking quick. My God. I want to know what the ratings are going to be. I mean, at the very least, I'll say at least the crowd was somewhat lively. They tried. They tried their best. I mean, the show was so fucking bad, they had to go pull out some Sami Zayn Ole chants. Fuck, that was bad. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Again, I do not recommend going back and watching this show. Do it at your own risk. Don't do it for my recommendation. My God, I need a drink. As always, my name is Devontae, and I'll be catching you guys later. Don't forget, tomorrow it's going to be the first episode of the downfall of WWE. Be there or be square. Deuces, P. Ice.